Hi guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be reading from a subreddit, and today's story is Bride Refuses to Invite Stepsister Who Had a Crush on the Groom. So let's jump into it. My 26-year-old female parents divorced when I was 15. My dad married his co-worker, which hurt me deeply because I felt that he left us for her. She had always been incredibly nice to me though, so I couldn't really resent her. We all moved to a new city about 4 years ago, and I got a new stepfather who treated me very poorly. My dad and his wife also seemed to not care much anymore. They both worked a lot, and when they were home, we barely interacted. Then when I was 19, my dad sat me down and told me that he and his wife wanted to talk to me about something important. I knew that what they were going to say was going to be hard to hear. I just didn't know what it was. Then they told me that they wanted me to call their daughter, my half-sister, my stepsister. Her name is Lucy. She was 23 at the time, and she was moving to our city to go to college. I thought it was weird that they were telling me this instead of letting Lucy tell me herself, but whatever. I called her, and we talked a bit. She was coming over tomorrow. I heard what sounded like sniffles, and I asked if she was crying. She said no. I could hear her sniffle again. She then said that she just had something in her eye. We set up a day for her to come over and meet the family. The day before she was supposed to move in, my dad calls me into his office again and tells me that Lucy has a crush on him, and he doesn't want me to be uncomfortable, so he wants her to move in with us. I was shocked and confused. He explained that they already told her that they weren't okay with her dating me because she was younger and it would look bad. I was still very confused. I asked why she would have a crush on him since she barely knows him, and he's my dad. He told me not to worry about it and that I shouldn't feel threatened. Next day, she comes over and moves in. She's super quiet and reserved, which I liked because I'm the same. It's also kind of weird having a stepsister, and I didn't know how to act around her. My dad was definitely awkward having his own daughter around. I mean, I guess it's understandable. I still don't think it was right for them to put me in that position. My stepmom was super sweet to her, even though she probably knew about the crush. Anyways, about a year goes by and Lucy and I become really close. We hang out a lot and we click in a lot of ways. Her and my dad don't get along well, but my mom and her seem to be fine. Now that I'm older, I understand that my dad was only trying to protect me, but I wish he would have just let things happen naturally and let Lucy tell me about her crush. After living with us for a year, she finally admitted that she did in fact have a crush on my dad. I was shocked. I felt bad that I judged her and never tried to understand what she was going through. All she ever did was flirt with him and try to spend time with him, but he never gave her any attention. She would always come to me after she tried to flirt with him and failed, and I would comfort her. I felt like a big sister to her. We started planning for her to transfer colleges to one closer to us. About a month later, my dad tells me that Lucy told him she likes me, and she asked if she could start dating me. She apparently told him this while she was comforting me after one of her failed attempts at flirting with him. Anyways, my dad looked extremely uncomfortable and told her that I was his daughter and that he didn't want her to date me. I told her about it and she was really upset. She threw herself a pity party for a week and then cheered up again. She told me that she wasn't going to transfer schools anymore. I was worried that she might actually do something stupid, so I made her promise that she would not do anything to hurt herself. Few months after that, my dad and stepmom announced that they're getting a divorce. I was shocked. They've been together for 12 years and married for 8. I asked what happened, and they both just said that they grew apart. Fast forward to last year. I graduated from college and moved back in with my dad, Lucy, and my stepmom. They were both thrilled that I was back. A few months after I moved back in, my dad announced that he was dating someone. I was shocked. Again, he hadn't even finalized his divorce with my stepmom yet. I told him that I thought it was weird to date someone while still being married to someone else. He dropped it and didn't talk about it. Again, he seemed uncomfortable when I brought it up. Lucy and I had been dating for 6 months at this point, and she was acting very distant lately. One night, I caught her looking at my dad's phone, and she told me that she was looking for something for school. I didn't think much of it. A week later, I saw her taking pictures of my dad while he was sleeping. I freaked out and confronted her. She told me that he'd been acting distant and cold towards her, and that she was upset. She showed me some texts between her and Dad that he sent her when she was taking the pictures. She then burst into tears and begged me not to tell anyone. I hugged her and told her that I wouldn't tell anyone. I honestly didn't know what to do. I didn't want my dad to find out because I knew that he would kick her out. But at the same time, I knew that it was wrong for her to take pictures of him without his consent. I told her that she needed to stop seeing my dad, and that she needed to tell him the truth about her taking the pictures. She told me that she couldn't, because she was afraid that he would kick her out, and that she would be homeless. I felt so bad for her. She was acting out because she was sad and lonely. I told her that she needed to tell him because it was the right thing to do. She told me that she was sorry and promised to do it. The next day, she came up to me crying and told me that she tried, but he kicked her out. She went to stay with a friend and hasn't come back since. It's been 2 weeks now and I haven't seen her since. I want to see her, I miss her, but I'm scared that my dad will get mad at me for seeing her. I don't know what to do. My dad is acting super weird towards me, and I think it has something to do with Lucy. I don't know what to do. Should I confront him? What should I do? Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe if you want to hear more stories like this. I'll see you next time. Bye.